He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Rams and the Chargers, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Hi, everybody. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this Charger club entering play here. They come into this one knowing it's been a while since tasting victory. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Can they remember what it was like to win a game in these...
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And we are underway here in Los Angeles. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
Now, the meeting we had with him this week, that's one of the briefer ones we've ever had, isn't it?
He wasn't too happy after last week.
Not happy. Really determined to play a whole lot better, and he really can't play a whole lot worse. He's got to go out and show the team that the goods that he exhibited early are still there. Otherwise, he could lose the confidence that they have in him.
Yeah, hoping to get rid of that interception bug. Under pressure, and they got to him again. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Now it's Herbert. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. On is the Chargers punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Leading him out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Ole Miss.
It was fun getting ready for this game, wasn't it? Because normally we talk to the coaches and the players. I think you and I asked to talk to the trainer to see how his arm is going to be.
A lot of ice after last week.
After last week's game, boy, what a performance that was. And you know who else is having fun? Receivers. Because they get a chance to do what they do best, which is go out and catch the ball.
Yeah, and that last week effort, he threw for well over 400 yards. Here's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down. He'll look to throw. He'll go right back to St. Brown. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The numbers for St. Brown a week ago. He took out some anger, some apparent anger against that defense. The yards just kept going up and up and up.
Yeah, he was just running up and down the field doing whatever he wanted. By the end of the game, he was seeing 2, sometimes 3 defenders on every snap. Yet he was still making play after play. It's like he was running routes versus air in practice.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. They'll look to throw again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Again, he'll drop to throw. Open man right side is St. Brown. He takes this to the 15. A flashy juke. That got him a couple extra yards. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Again, it's Barkley. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Saquon Barkley His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Rams are on the board first here this afternoon. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense, led by their running back, headed out for the second possession. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he is right up there amongst the best in the NFL. The drive will start with an option going left. A very tough run, but for a short gain out near the 32. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down. You talk about this Rams defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary. I love those corners who can not only cover, but don't mind getting a little physical as well. How about the coverage on that play, knocking that pass away?
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Flush to it, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And now after that sack, we'll pause here a moment because someone was shaken up on that play. 4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. Let's take it at around the 40. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. As the Rams offense comes back out, here is the NFC playoff picture coming into the weekend. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right?
Breaks the tackle, now an alley. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. They'll set up to throw. That ball caught. It's Rice. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 20-yard line. They'll set up a throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Now they'll change things up. Touchdown, Rams. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. L.A. readies for its next possession. The partner, just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season, the playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but there's that special one there. I say they go get it.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Hooker now off play action. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Hooker from the gun on third down. And just shutting him off there. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. He's going to try and take off with it. Pushing his way through. Still going. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. It's a gain of 35. What a run there. I mean, you got speed, elusiveness, escapability, all rolled into one.
And we all know that quarterbacks are coached. They get the ball.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. His 9th rushing touchdown now on the year, number 10 overall. And the Chargers have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. Last week, a strong showing, up over 100, also 2 trips to the end zone.
It's the kind of week that if you said, listen, I'll let you have this type of a game each and every week, you'd sign up for it. You wouldn't try and get too greedy. But let's face it, good runners always want to be a little bit more greedy at the end, try and squeeze out every last yard. He's going to try and duplicate that and exceed it in this game.
And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another catch for him there, and the numbers starting to stack up a bit. He's closing in already on a 100-yard game. We're still in the first half. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. A handoff, Barkley running left. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Offside, defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Saquon Barkley. That one's a milestone. Touchdown number 150 for his great career. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. So out come the Chargers. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. You talk about this Rams defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league. So there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Well, this defense for the Rams, they were very good in the win over Dallas. So
and no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. but I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jermaine Pratt fighting in and dropping him for the loss.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack.
Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect him. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Rams offense ready for their drive here against their L.A. brethren. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll look to throw here. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. He has really thrown the ball well here this first half. You see the numbers, up over 200 passing yards already. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Back to throw again. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Saquon Barkley on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Rams have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. So his big first half continues. His 3rd touchdown already. Watch as this game goes along how much they want to continue to ride him, because he could be on his way to a record-setting performance. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Heading back out, the Chargers offense. We get a peek at the playoff picture of the AFC. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's Hooker to throw it. That is caught. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chargers are able to cut into that deficit. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. The Rams offense and running back Saquon Barkley ready to get going again. And as we check out the NFL leaders and rushing touchdowns coming into the weekend, see a familiar name there near the top of the leaderboard, currently 2nd in that category. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Well, this defense just has not been able to keep him under wraps. That's now 10 catches for him in the ball game. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. And he's already well on his way to a Pro Bowl and very likely an all-pro season as that last catch moves him past the 1,500-yard mark on the campaign. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Running left, it's Barkley. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Holding, offense.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. A handoff to Barkley. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good gain. 47 yards for him on the ground now and 3 touchdowns to go along with it. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Now they'll shift things around. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Rams' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. L.A. set to take over again on offense. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown. But, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits. So you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Throwing. Hooker. Okonkwo holds it in left side. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from...
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Owens, and he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. On 3rd down, Owens. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Here's Jake Camarda now. This is fielded at the 27. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return, and out will come the offense as they take over. The Rams offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get position for at least 3 points.
And he goes out right around the 39. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed, because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. 35 yards that time on the punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Chargers going to take over now late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Got his man, Okonkwo. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Here's Hooker. Over the middle, he has Okonkwo. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Hooker's going to throw it. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Looking to throw, Hooker. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 34-yard line. Now Hooker. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Gay's kick is good, and the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
They'll throw now on the final play. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Brandon, time for a sprint to the finish, as it's time to get you caught up with what's happening around the NFL here in a pivotal Week 15.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as we roll through some of the highlights, we see how crucial he's been to their success in this one. When he's in this type of a groove and his offensive linemen are creating running lanes for him, he can really put on a show, and he's done so here. The Rams offense ready for their drive here against their L.A. brethren. Now they'll change things around before the snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll drop to throw. He'll go right back to St. Brown. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He continues to be a thorn in the side of this defense. That last catch going to put him over 200 yards receiving now for the ball game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on third down. They'll look to throw again. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down.
Offense.
So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
Complete to number 14, Amon-Ra St. Brown. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Rams.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Here's a give to Barkley. And out of bounds right around the 20.
59 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Another good run there. He's been good all season long. I don't know if he's going to win that MVP award, but just to be in the discussion, obviously that means he's had a great run.
The raw numbers put him in the discussion. Can he carry his team to enough victories? Can he put them in a spot where we say to ourselves, well, an MVP carries his team to the playoffs. That's what he's going to need in order to get that award.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
They'll go to Barkley again. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Brought down at the 1-yard line. First and goal, Los Angeles.
Touchdown reception.
And the Rams take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And the gadget play gets him into the end zone.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
The Chargers offense gets set. They head back onto the field.
And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football.
The Charger offense set to take over in this battle for L.A. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Hooker.
And the Rams got it. They bring him down. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, you can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together. as that brings up another 4th down.
Following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. More from L.A. in a moment. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now Saquon Barkley powers through.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. They'll run with Barkley. Pushing through the contact. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
87 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
Offside. Defense.
So naturally they will decline it. They got the 1st down anyway on the play.
Who needs a penalty when you picked up the 1st down through hard work and effort anyway? 1st down.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Second and 1 now from the 21.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Barkley is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Now they'll audible to something else.
This is caught. Touchdown, Rams.
From 4 yards out. And the Rams have got it on cruise control.
Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up because I'm not the head coach, okay? So he's got to deal with it. But I think it's a legitimate question. With the way their season is going, I think now is the time to turn the page and let him get some starts before this season is over.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Chargers offense back onto the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're...
There he goes, left side. Inside the 10. Touchdown, LA. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 156. That ties him with Terrell Owens for 5th all-time.
And the Chargers get a bit closer.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will cut this lead down to 25. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more.
The Rams offense ready for their drive here against their L.A. brethren.
Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago.
He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
This is Barkley. Shoves him aside, and he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
144 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Barkley. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory.
Holding. Offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Now it's Barkley. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty.
Now 2nd and 5.
On the run, it's Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
On 3rd down, Barkley. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
On 1st down, Barkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points it.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter. Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run here with Irving.
And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
Oh, they're changing this at the line. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A 9-yard touchdown ground.
And the Rams start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th.
Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
24. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Chase Young.
He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Throwing on 2nd and long.
Hooker.
Over the middle, it's complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
From the gun, it's Hooker. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down to the 10.
And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. touchdown number 157, moving him past Terrell Owens and into a tie with Randy Moss for 4th on the all-time list.
And the Chargers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field.
And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these highlights. A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been shot.
The Rams offense ready for their drive here against their L.A. brethren.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
He'll look to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 29-yard line. That one good for 16 as the drive continues.
On 1st and 10, here's Irving. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
They'll stay on the ground with Irving.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
A game of 7. 1st down.
Handoff running left, Irving.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Now a 1st carry for their fullback. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
Holding offense.
The decision is to decline it and not give him the down back.
They might as well have sent a skywriter above the stadium saying, we don't think you can get the 1st down against our defense by that decision.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Touchdown from 6 yards away.
And the Rams just continue to roll.
Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, Hooker. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Second and 10. Back to throw. Hooker, he finds his man, complete. That's Owens. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. And this offense on third down today, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 14. Open man, that's Hill, complete. Now he's into the clear again, and he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Gay is on for the point after. And that will cut this lead down to 25. So that drive, 4 plays. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put more points on the board before the final gun?
Well, I certainly hope not. And I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business. Let's close it out. And you and I, let's get to the airport.
When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good one.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Hooker, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Now a give, Irving running right. Down to about the 45.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
2nd and 7. That one looks like he'll throw here. Open man right side is St. Brown. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
The numbers there tell the story. That last completion going to move him up over 400 yards passing now for the game. On the handoff, this is Irving.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Once again, it's Irving. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Here's a handoff to Irving.
And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back.
The Chargers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. Here's Hooker to throw it. And it's been
and the Rams got it. They bring him down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Now the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
throwing. Hooker.
And he's going to go down again. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw.
To the sideline and incomplete.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
They put up their goal at the beginning of the